Mr. Chris Elliott. And now, here he is, Chris Elliott.
Thank you very much, and welcome to my very first network special. Thank you. Let me explain what's going on here. You know, for the last 5 years, I've been putting in my dues as a writer and performer on a little show called Late Night with David Letterman. Well, it's on very late. At any rate, tonight, the network has seen fit to give me my own 90 minutes to do with whatever I want to do, and I'm going to have a lot of fun. I have a lot of things planned. There is one problem, though. It seems that this month there was kind of a programming glut at NBC, too many shows. So what I have to do is share some of my 90 minutes with something called Friday Night Videos. I don't really know what it is. I think it's like MTV. But, oh, come on, it'll be fine. There's no big deal. I just have to show some rock music videos and talk to some rock stars or something like that. You know, doing one show on top of another show is done all the time on the network. It's called piggybacking, one of Brandon Tartikoff's ideas. Okay, but everything will be fine, and let's get my special started tonight. You know, tonight I'm going to do something I've always wanted to do on television, because it is my special, but I've never had the chance to. Tonight, I'm going to show everyone here just how easy it is to paint in watercolor.
Wow.
I knew you'd like that. Simple technique, no complicated instructions. By the end of the show, I will have completed a watercolor painting, and anyone in our studio audience who's watching, and anyone at home who's still watching by the end of the show, should be able to do the same thing. It's fun, it's easy, and we'll get to it right after this.
Tonight on Friday Night Videos and the Chris Elliott Special, your host is Late Night with David Letterman, Chris Elliott. Chris's special guests tonight are Run DMC, Lisa and Cult Jam, Orange Juice Jones, and the Smithereens. We'll have broadcast premieres from U2 and Bryan Adams, plus Kool and the Gang and Crowded House. And now, Chris Elliott.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome back. We're about ready to start our watercolor painting tonight. Let me show you what the end result is going to be, what we're working for. This is it right over here. Isn't that beautiful? That's a watercolor landscape. I don't know who the artist is. But let's get started with ours. Now, every watercolor painting starts with a basic wash, or base tone. And we get that by dipping our brush, our big brush, taking our big brush, dipping it in some blue paint, and just, oh, that's easy. Isn't that nice? You just go back and forth like that. A little more water. I think you want it as wet as you can. There you go, back and forth. That's it. I'm using a Windsor Rumbacher Mach 3 camel hair brush tonight, just because I like that mobility. But you can really use any kind of brush at home if you like. There we go. Okay, well, we've got our basic wash down, and now what we want to do is lay in the foreground. And we do that just by, you know, this is going to have to dry for a little bit before I lay in our foreground. It won't be long, but it is going to have to dry, so maybe we should show some of those Friday Night Videos or something, you know. We'll be back, and we'll jump right into our watercolor.
Is it still wet, Chris?
Yes?
Has this ever happened before?
No.
You know, Chris, I really love your stuff on the Letterman show.
Well, thank you very much.
Let me ask you a question. Is most of the stuff on the show scripted or just off the top of Dave's head?
Well, no, there's a lot of stuff that's scripted. I mean, he has writers. We write stuff.
Let me ask you another question. Do you know how I can get tickets for the morning show with Marion Hartley and Rollin Smith?
No. No, I don't. Sorry. We'll be right back. Hey, that's my tuna sandwich. Hey, come on.
Luther Vandross and Gregory Hines say there's nothing better than love.
Back, a good friend of mine, Marv Albert, and the wild and wacky in the world of sports, so stay tuned.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome back. Not much is happening on the painting over there, so let's take a look at the Chris Elliott Achievement Awards, the wild and wacky in the world of sports. Yes. We start out with the world of golf. Don Mahaffey takes his time, the putt of the month. He putts, and, oh, he misses. Oh, had to be a close call. Then we go to boxing, punch of the month. And Take a look at this round. I don't know who's in this. Ooh, that head there hit the head of I don't know who. One more time in slow motion. Let's take a look at this. And, oh, yes, that had to hurt. Next we go to bowling and the world of the bizarre. Take a look at this bowl. This is weird. He rolls it and, oh, only 2 are left standing. How does he do it? Weird. Finally, we end with the world of the high rollers. Atlantic City last weekend. Look at this bar, 7 bar, yes! That had to pay a lot of money. In slow motion, bar, 7 bar. Had to pay a lot of money to some lucky gambler. Well, that's it for the wild and wacky in the world of sports. We'll be right back.